Hello everyone, this is the Shitcoin Detective, and today my YouTube channel is 1 year old, so let's take a look at the one previous year. Let's take a look at 5 predictions that I made that turned out to be true and one which turned out to be false. So without further ado, let's take a look at the first video that I uploaded, which was Pump Token Rugpull, where, I participated in an early buy of a token which turned out to be completely fake, and lost all my money, got annoyed about it, and uploaded a video about it. And this was the starting point. One of the large videos that I made, and you guys absolutely ratioed this video because there is 66% thumbs down on this video, where I called the Minerium BSC a scam. And there's a lot of comments on this video, people not understanding what's going on, or they bought the token, they bought the mining contract. So Minerium BSC, if you don't remember what this token is all about, it's you have to buy a mining contract which is then auto mines tokens for you. And I claim that this is a scam because what I said was that it would take infinite amount of time for you to get back your initial investment. And the tokens that you are getting are basically going to be worthless after a while. So let's take a look at how Minerium BSC has been doing since I uploaded my video. And it's been absolutely tanking. So Minerium BSC has dropped from its price of upload 95%, and right now the token price is about 1 cent, meaning that the mining contract, which at the time of upload was really not sustainable, and it wasn't really profitable, is going to take 20 times as long to make back its initial investment. And right now there's a total of 12 BNB in the liquidity pool, meaning that this is all the money that the miners can get. So was this a scam? Yes, absolutely. Hundreds of people, maybe thousands of people bought this mining contract, and there's a total, which was costing something like 0.9 BNB to buy, and there's a total of 12 BNB left for them to mine. Alright, the next prediction that I was doing was the Squid Game token, which was made after this popular Korean television show on Netflix called Squid Game. And they launched a token which was, it was hyped, and it had a proxy contract. And I pointed out the faults of this contract, and I pointed out that this is going to be a scam. This is right here in the video title that this is a scam. As far as I can tell, I was the first YouTuber, at least, who was pointing out this the issues with this token, and it's got pumped by the mainstream media. I mean, this token was covered in newspaper like the BBC, and they've been writing about it, and they've been pumping the price of the token, and it went all the way to $100 just to crash to the current price of nothing, 0.01. So this has been a major disappointment for people, because they bought it into the hype. They thought that this will be something unique, and they get to participate in it, for the developer to only just run away with their money. Alright, so the next video that I would like to point out was when Safemoon launched their version 2 contract, and I was very quick to point out that, well, Safemoon version 2 is not a safe contract, because it's a proxy contract. The liquidity, which is on their own swap, is not locked. They can rugpull the token at a time, and it stirred out quite a controversy. The video got ratioed. I don't care. I'm just going to point out if someone tries to scam you, even if people think that that's false. And since then, so this was released in December, I think, and since then, Safemoon is under a class action fraud lawsuit. So they are being sued by their own investors for a basically stealing their money. And bigger channels like CoffeeZilla has been covering this token since then, and they have been pointing out exact transactions where the developers and the people who are working at Safemoon Incorporated have been receiving millions of dollars from the liquidity pool. I don't have a problem when tokens sell, and developers put aside tokens. What I have a really big problem with is when they are fiddling with the liquidity pool, because that money is there for the investors. That money is not there for the developers. So Safemoon version 2, another bag which is have been compromised by the developers, and I covered it. The next prediction that I was doing is about Wiperswap, which is it was one of the largest DEX on the Harmony network, and it has locked tokens as a farming token. And I made a prediction that the token price is just basically going to crush once the unlock starts. Now, my prediction was rather conservative, and reality was absolutely 100% worse than my predictions, because basically my prediction was saying that a year after the unlock you end up with something like 0.1 dollars as token price, while reality turned out to be much worse. So I released this video in January, and as you can see, if I zoom there to January, then we can see that the price is minus 99.2% since I released the video. So if we go to the logarithmic scale, we can see that basically the token is in a logarithmic decline down to 0 with some minor buys and sells happening, with no hope of recovering, because there is nothing inherently behind that. So this is probably the largest disappointment for the Harmony network. That was absolutely predictable. Well, yeah, the prediction was actually much better than what reality turned out to be. This is what's awaiting for locked tokens. And with further ado, let's jump on to the next disappointment on the Harmony network, which is Daffy Kingdoms. So Daffy Kingdoms is the largest largest DEX on the Harmony network. At least it used to be, because I made a video. Well, it's not because of my video. It's I think the actual effects of these videos on investors' behavior is rather small. If I can convince a few people not to invest into Ponzi schemes, or not to get scammed, I take that as a victory, to be honest. So I made a prediction back in March that this token is not going to survive the unlocking, and even before the unlocking, it's going to dump a lot. And this is the price of the token. As you can see, it's minus 90% from the launch price. And compared to March, when I released the video, it's minus 91%. There has been one pump in the meantime. If we look at the pricing in one token, which could be more, basically it excludes the volatility of the Harmony 1 token, which has been quite a volatile token. You can still see that the token dumped 60% from when I made the video. And the unlocking hasn't even started yet. So the unlocking is going to happen, and basically there isn't really a way that this token could recover from that. So even if you are using it in a liquidity pool, impermanent loss is going to it is wiping out the investors money. And this is a token which had at the maximum it had 2 billion market cap, and right now it's sitting at 54 million, while the fully diluted value is 200 million. So when the unlocking happens, what's going to happen is that the fully diluted value is going to be going towards the market cap, meaning that the fully diluted value will become something like 50 million, which means that the token price will be at least 1/4 of what we have now, which is what, 60 cents. So the prediction seems to be becoming more and more realized. They also made huge problem that there was huge problems with their token contract. Basically, people with enough money were able to unlock tokens, faster than intended. Now, faster than intended means that they unlock tokens that they were going to unlock anyway later, but they were able to unlock it sooner. So some of the dumping already happened. And I was promising you quite a big fail from my side, because I basically called the Helium Network a Ponzi scheme and criticized it quite a lot. Now, I am not saying that everything in this video was wrong. I really think that there are fundamental problems with the Helium Network, down to the technology where they are selected LoRa as their communication protocol, which is inherently a protocol that is only supported by one company. So if you go down to the integrated circuits, LoRa, there is only one company who makes chips for LoRa, and that's what they selected as their main technology, which makes it, and it's only controlled by one company. So it's inherently a centralized chain that they say that is decentralized, is the people's network. I think the underlying theory for this token is fundamentally flawed, but my prediction of this being a Ponzi scheme turned out to be it's been almost a year since I released this video, and the token price and the shipment of the miners doesn't seem to be supporting that claim. I might have been wrong. I want to revisit Helium again. I think I might do that in a separate video, because I think it might be worth taking a second look at it. So leave a comment in the video below. Which one do you think was the biggest, which video was of these, or at least all of my videos, had the biggest effect on you? Which one did you learn the most from? And this has been a fun year, right? I really like making these videos. I released a total of 170 something videos, which is one video every 2 to 3 days. Hopefully I will be able to do that in the future. And hopefully some of you learned a few things, and some of you taught me a few things about cryptocurrency. Let's see what the future brings to all of us. In any case, I wish you safe trading, and take care, everyone.